I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok. Today, we're going to go over retiring in Thailand and how to go about getting your retirement visa. You need to have a passport that has a year left in it, and you're supposed to be holding nationality or permanent resident of the country of application, which I'm not quite sure how that works because I don't think that's true. But you also need to show your funds. Now, you got to be 50 years old, and you need... Hi, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok. Today, we're going to talk about the retirement visa. What do you need to get a retirement visa? Well, now, some of you may already know this, but you got to be 50 years of age. That is a must. You need signed copies of the important pages of your passport, which would be your photo page, the page with any visas that you have, and that sort of thing. Then, you must have a non-immigrant visa. You need to show your TM6, which is your departure card. That should be stapled inside of your passport. And you need proof that you can meet the financial requirements. When you prove this, what you need is you need to go to your embassy, and your embassy will give you a proof of income. That's one thing you need. Then the other thing that you need is you need the statements from your bank. That would be from a Thai bank or from whatever bank you're withdrawing your funds from that shows regular deposits. I use one of my U.S. accounts, and that way I know I have one account where all the money goes into, and then basically I separate it after the fact, and as long as it shows that you have the necessary funds, then you are okay. Now, what are those necessary funds? First, you can either just throw in 800,000 baht, which is 20-something thousand bucks, and you can let that mature. I believe it's 2 months at first and 3 months when you get an extension of stay. If you don't have that money, or you don't want to put that much money in a Thai bank account, you can show proof of income or whatever it is, pension, that is over 65,000 baht. Now, in some places, depending on the location of the embassy or whether you're doing it at immigration or where you're doing it, you can put like 400,000, and I don't know what it would work out to, but whatever it is, the combination that works out to something like 800,000 baht. So maybe you'd put 400,000 in the bank, and then you'd have 35,000 or something like that. So what's that? That's 350 and 420. Yeah, so that should be about right. 400,000 and 35,000 a month. Or something thereabouts. I'm not sure the exact numbers, but you are allowed to combine them. But it depends on where you are. Some places, you know, they go off and they don't allow you to do this, they don't allow you to do that. So where you are is important. I go right into Thai immigration. Okay, that's pretty much about it. Now, what you do is you go in, you provide all this stuff. They give you the retirement visa that same day, okay? Then, when you are ready to renew that, what you do is you go in, you have the same paperwork, and you go in and you apply for something called an extension of stay. That extension of stay will give you 1 more year. The retirement visa is good for a year. Now, that extension of stay is for 1 year. So, that's about it, really. But once you get the, and you know, the extension of stay is something like 1,900 baht, which I can't remember what I paid for the retirement visa, but I think it was somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,900 baht. There is none of this going in and out of the country. You don't have to do that. However, you do still need to file your 90-day reports, and if you are earning over 80,000 a month, and if you can pass a Thai language test, and you have held your 1-year visa, and it could be a combination. It can be a retirement visa, it can be marriage visa, whatever. But if you have stayed 3 years in a row on a 1-year visa that has not lapsed, 3 straight years, no lapse, and you can pass the Thai test, and you got over 80,000, you can file to get a permanent residency. Now, the thing with that is the cost. It's something like 192,000 baht, 193,000, I think. If you're not married, if you are married, it's half that. So it's not cheap to get it, but once you do that, you never have to file any kind of extension of stay. You don't have to go in and out of the country. You don't have to go to immigration. So anyway, that's all I got for now. I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di la Jerken Bye.